All of this is a fulfillment of consciousness's urge to experience itself. We are not talking about that. I feel you know that also. Is it not? Empty of what life is giving you in this moment, is there something more you want? That is the question. Are you listening? Life is playing like life is playing. Life is experiencing itself the way it wants to experience itself. Besides what is there something that you want? That is the question.
So I would again take a very practical example, not just talking words. That suppose there comes up a very strong pain or sensation in the body which becomes unbearable, then there wants come that it to rid of that pain or to be free from that pain. So how is that in contradiction with?
So life is not wanting to experience that pain, then something else is doing that to life.
It is so you mean to say that the movement away from pain is not life wanting that movement?
Everything is life wanting that. Everything is life wanting. Everything that's happening in the play is life wanting it. If this is clear to you, then what desire can you have? That is surrender. To see that everything is the movement of life. You're saying that.
I'm saying that desire is also movement of life.
Yes, it is, ultimately. And this, looking at what a desire is not movement of life. So, this is exactly what I meant when I spoke about Advaita denial. Because we have understood that everything is a movement of life, except when we are asked to look at something. So, because what is fighting it? The concept is fighting it, the looking. If you are empty of that concept, won't it become lighter, easier, which is all ultimately happening in the one movement of life. Nobody is denying that. But in the play, it plays in this way that we hold on to a particular concept. And I didn't even say throw away your desires. I just said, can we look at them?
You said this statement that desire is opposite of surrender, and I didn't feel it to agree with that at all.
Yes, because
I feel that's not true.
So once we surrender and say everything is yours, you do what you like, you experience what you like, this is surrender. You see? And then say, oh, but I want this. This is not opposed to it.
It's not opposed to it when you see that that wanting is also God's wanting to experience that experience at that moment.
Yes. But when you say, I'm walking left, and you say, I'm walking right, you see, at the same time, I'm walking left, I'm walking right, I'm walking left, I'm walking right. Everything is being done by God. You see? But is it true? Is it coherent? Is it coherent? Is it true? When you say 1 second, everything is yours. Next second, I want this. But that also is yours. You see, it's very convenient.
So, like, can we talk in terms of practical examples? So
Yes,
suppose the
yes.
example of that ice cream desire.
Don't talk about ice cream. Oh, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Let's say, everything God, dear God, let thy will be done. You see? That is the prayer of surrender. Let thy will be done. You see? And the next is like, please make sure I have a job. Please make sure I have a girlfriend. Please make sure life goes in this particular way. I have lots of money. You see? So which statement is actually true? That is what we have to look at.
I have looked at and found that both statement is true in a way that even when you surrender to God or to the higher power, then it kinds of bring these motivations to guide your life in a betterment or in a like.
Okay. So if you feel both are true, you see, both are equally true.
Okay, so one statement uh, reason how both are equally true would be I surrender completely
Okay,
myself.
now we are going in full conceptual direction. What is true for you, Azhar? You have desire or no?
Right now, I don't feel that there is anything, but it comes up. Like it may be that when I
Okay,
go
if
out, it
there is
comes up.
nothing, then no problem. Why is there this desire to speak all this? That's why I said if there is nothing, remain empty. You have a desire to be right.
Yeah, maybe desire to correct if something wrong is being spoken, which is not true.
What is that? Who does it belong to?
Okay, I think uh, I can easily let go of this desire to correct. It's not a very big deal.
There is something called the straw man fallacy. The straw man fallacy is that we take a point and we debate that with a point which is different from that. So I say India is a very nice place to live. And someone says, oh, but India just got independence 68, 70 years ago. There's nothing to do, the two have nothing to do with each other. The exercise was to look at what is the nature of desire. Also, I told you that I'm not answering anything, I'm just giving you pointers to look at. So, the strawman fallacy is that, oh, but desire is also God's doing, everything is God's doing. If this was your true state of surrender, then we would not be having this conversation at all. If you have this acceptance that everything, all my desires are yours, all my life is yours, then you would not have this aversion to this conversation because you would know what it is meant for. Because you would be able to see that there was a point where there was belief in these concepts that something could be mine. There's something that this false non-existence I could want. Who doesn't know that everything that moves in this realm is God's will? Then why come to satsang? Why inquire? Why anything? Nothing. If that is our true experience, then it will be different. So when we use Advaitic concepts just to gloss over as a resistance to look at what is it that still reinforces my sense of separation,